full, let me straight to the thing. Alright, yeah.
Welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys. It's JAO, so let's get right into it. So the Turks and Caicos Islands have called for an election. Now before I get into this is where we talk about viral topics, where we make viral topics into teachable lessons. So let's get right into it. So a little bit about the Turks and Caicos Islands. The Turks and Caicos Islands are British territory consisting of the larger Caicos Islands, and the smaller islands are known as the Turks. Now they are located in the Atlantic and they're northwest of the West Indies. So they're known primarily for their financial services and their tourism. Now the Turks and Caicos Islands are situated southeast of the Bahamas, and they are north of the island of Hispaniola. So for most of you who do not know what Hispaniola is, it is the twin island that is shared between Haiti and La República Dominicana. Now the Grand Turk, which I believe is Cockburn Town, that is the capital of the Turks and Caicos Island, and it has been the capital since 1766. Now the island originally inhabited by the Taino people. These are what we refer to as the indigenous people. In the Caribbean there were different varieties. So you have the Kalinagos, the Caribs, the Arawaks, and the Tainos, all comprised of the indigenous family. So the Turks and Caicos Island, being a British overseas territory, the sovereign is King Charles III. There is a governor, and that is Her Excellency Delaney Daniel Savratnam. The premier is the Honorable Washington Missick. He heads up the Progressive National Party, and the opposition leader is Edwin Astwood, and he heads up the People Democratic Movement. Now in Turks and Caicos there are 21 seats. So you have 5 at-large seats, and then you have 10 constituency electoral seats, then you have 2 ex officio seats, then you have 2 seats which are appointed by the governor, 1 by the premier, and 1 by the leader of opposition. So all of that combined makes up 21 seats. Now back in 2021, the party that was in was the People's Democratic Movement. Now I think when they got in 2016, they had a 10 out of 15 riding. However, in 2021 they had a huge defeat they had succumbed to the defeat of the Progressive National Party, where they took a whopping 14 seats, and the People's Democratic Movement only got 1 seat, and that seat was maintained by the Honorable Shirley Cartwright Robinson. She's the first female premier of the Turks and Caicos Islands. So she stepped down because she had lost quite badly. So she handed it to her deputy premier, who is now the leader of the party and is the leader of the opposition, and he is the Honorable Edwin Astwood. Now he's been the former deputy premier, also been the former minister of health. So with the Turks and Caicos Islands going into an election year, it has been called, the date hasn't been specified as yet. The People's Democratic Movement has unveiled their 15 candidates, and the Progressive National Party has unveiled all their 15 candidates, 5 at large and 10 at large as well. I do want to note that the Turks and Caicos Island is about 60,000 people. So the key thing to note with the Progressive National Party, headed up by the Honorable Washington Missick OBE, he comes with a wealth of experience. He is on the more experienced side. His age is 70 years old. He is the 5th premier of the Turks and Caicos Islands, and he's also the 5th chief minister. Now he's been the former minister of finance, and it should be interesting to see how, as the governing party, he's able to maintain those seats. Now, with the People Democratic Movement, which is headed up by the Honorable Ed Astwood, as we've said, he's been the former Deputy Premier and he's also been the Health Minister as well. He'll be looking to see if he can drum up some support. It should be noted that the Progressive National Party has formed 7 governments out of the difference of the remainder, because the Progressive National Party has formed 7 governments prior. The People's Democratic Movement, I believe they have formed at least five times to be government. So we're looking at about a neck and neck. I think what this will come down to is their manifestos, their youth, energy, how they're able to deliver policies, are they able to cater to the needs of different people. However, there is one individual that I would say is someone to watch on this political scene. It is the candidate for ED3, Aaron Lewis. Aaron Lewis is a young individual, young candidate. He has decided to put his hat in the ring, and he's looking to see really what may happen and where he may opt to go. So with Aaron Lewis, you know, he has a Bachelor of Science in Education honors. He is a national youth parliamentarian, so he comes with a wide range of experience. He's been the CARICOM Youth Ambassador for 4 years. He's been a former teacher. He's been a teacher of 6 years, and he's been the former junior minister of 1 year. So it's really interesting to see put themselves forward for candidacy in terms of running for office. You know, it can be a relative intimidating thing. The reason I say he is one to watch is that he has put in a lot of work over the years, you know, providing conferences, providing meals, going out in the community, having workshops, having luncheons for the older community, and this may very be a position or a constituency that he may be able to take, given the work that he's done so far in the community. So the Turks and Caicos Islands, though they're going to be holding elections, they have not said the specific date as yet. Once I know the date, I will come to you and let you all know what those dates are. But in the meantime, the specific date may somewhere be between June and July, but I believe the parliament has been dissolved because candidates have nomination process back in March, and so it's just a matter of time on when the Honorable Premier, which is Mr. Washington Mystic OBE, sets a specific date. So guys, that is all I have to say in terms of the lesson as it comes to election and campaigning. You know, you have to be very mindful of where you decide to run. You want to go to your strongest points. You want to be able to make sure you can canvass all the support you need so that you can run a successful campaign and garner all the votes that you need. Okay guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you all in the next video.
They fall from, let me straight to the